In the vast heart of Eastern Europe, stretching from the forested slopes of the Carpathian Mountains to the shores of the Black Sea, lies a nation of profound depth and quiet strength. It is a land defined by its rich dark earth, the famous cornism, a soil so fertile it has become a cultural and historical symbol, a source of sustenance and a prize coveted by empires. This black earth is not merely agricultural, it is ancestral, holding the memory of millennia of cultivation. This is a country of wide open plains, where the wind moves like a wave through seas of sunflowers, of ancient cities whose golden domes punctuate the skyline, and of a culture shaped by a history as deep and complex as the Dnipro River that flows through its core. This is Ukraine. From above, it appears as an immense tapestry of gold and green, a landscape of epic scale. Its geography tells a story of diversity, from the ancient Polisia marshlands in the north, with their misty forests and quiet rivers, to the sun-drenched coastal south. Its cities are living museums, etched with the stories of centuries. From the medieval grandeur and cobblestone streets of Lviv in the west, a city that breathes the history of Central Europe, to the bustling modern energy of its capital, Kiev in the north, and the industrial heartlands of the east. But to understand Ukraine is to look beyond the headlines and the history books. It is to discover a nation that is both ancient and youthful, a society that holds its storied past with reverence while forging a new identity in the 21st century. This is a story not of conflict, but of continuity of the land that sustains the traditions that endure and the communities that form the very bedrock of its existence. This is the story of daily life in the heart of Ukraine. The rhythm of daily life in Ukraine is a blend of the steadfast and the contemporary, a routine that grounds people in the familiar. In the cities, the morning begins with the hum of a metropolis waking up. The Kiev metro, with its deep, ornate stations that feel like subterranean palaces of marble and mosaic, begins to fill with commuters. They are students, office workers, doctors, and builders. People from every walk of life, each starting their day with a quiet, practiced efficiency, a shared moment of transit in the city's depths. Above ground, in cities like Odessa and Kharkiv, electric trams and trolleybuses navigate the wide boulevards, familiar arteries of urban life that have carried generations of city dwellers. The air fills with the scent of strong coffee from the countless small kiosks and specialty cavanaya that have become a central part of modern urban culture. A small, affordable ritual that punctuates the start of the workday. Yet for all its scale, life is lived on a human scale. The heart of a Ukrainian neighborhood is often its local market, the Rhino. This is where the pulse of the community can be felt most strongly. It is a vibrant, bustling world of sights, sounds, and smells. Here, vendors, many of whom have tended their own gardens or small farms in the surrounding countryside, display the bounty of the seasons. Pyramids of glossy red tomatoes and cucumbers in summer, heaps of earthy potatoes and bright orange pumpkins in autumn, and jars of golden honey, fragrant herbs, and homemade cheeses like Tyrog and Brinza year-round. The exchange is about more than commerce. It is a social ritual. Shoppers greet familiar vendors, asking after their families, discussing the quality of the produce with expert knowledge, and sharing local news. An elderly woman might offer advice on which herbs are best for tea or how to properly pickle this year's cucumber harvest. It is a place of connection, a testament to a way of life that values fresh local food and the human relationships built around it. Much of urban life takes place in apartment buildings, from the sprawling Soviet-era complexes to modern new builds. These are not anonymous towers, but vertical villages. The courtyards between them are shared spaces filled with playgrounds, benches, and the ubiquitous tables where men gather for intense games of chess or dominoes. Neighbors know each other. Children play together under the watchful eyes of the babushkas on the benches. And a powerful sense of community often develops within the confines of a single building or courtyard. In the villages that dot the countryside, this connection is even deeper. Life revolves around the seasons and the land. The day begins not with the sound of traffic, but with the crow of a rooster or the lowing of a cow. Homes are often single-story houses with large, meticulously tended gardens where families grow much of their own food. Here, everyone knows everyone, and the well-being of the community is a shared responsibility. A neighbor is not just someone who lives next door. They are an extension of the family, someone you can rely on to help with a harvest, repair a fence, or simply share a cup of tea with on a quiet afternoon. Tradition is the soul of Ukraine, a living, breathing force that shapes identity and binds generations together. The Ukrainian language, with its soft melodic cadence, is the heart of this identity. After centuries of suppression and marginalization, it is spoken with a quiet but immense pride, a symbol of resilience and national spirit. This heritage is most visibly expressed in its rich folk culture. The vishvanka, the traditional embroidered shirt, is a masterpiece of folk art. Each intricate pattern and color combination is unique, a coded story of the region, the family, and the individual. Geometric patterns from the Pisia region might signify protection and fertility, while the lush floral motifs of the Parva region speak of prosperity and love. The embroidery is a form of talisman, a protective garment. It is not a costume reserved for festivals. It is worn with genuine pride on national holidays, at weddings, and for family celebrations. A vibrant, personal link to a deep, ancestral past. And song are woven into the fabric of daily life. From the ancient polyphonic chants that can still be heard in remote villages to the soulful, melancholic melodies of the bandura, the national stringed instrument, is a way of telling the nation's story. It is a story of love for the land, of sorrow and loss, and of an unbreakable spirit. This cultural identity is also deeply connected to faith. Religious celebrations, particularly Easter, Vatican, and Christmas, Rizvo, are the cornerstones of the year. These are times for family, for ancient rituals, and for community. The intricate art of painting Pisani Easter eggs with their symbolic motifs of sun, earth, and eternity is a meditative tradition passed down through generations. On Easter morning, families take baskets filled with decorated eggs, sausages, and a special sweet bread called Pascha to church to be blessed. The Christmas Eve supper, the Spiata Vetra, with its 12 meatless dishes representing the 12 apostles, is a solemn and beautiful ritual that unites the family in a shared moment of reflection and gratitude. These traditions are not relics. They are the anchors of the culture, providing a sense of continuity and belonging that remains unshakable. The Ukrainian economy is a story of contrasts, a blend of deep agricultural roots and modern innovation. For centuries, the nation has been known as the breadbasket of Europe, its fertile black soil producing vast quantities of grain, corn, and sunflowers. Agriculture remains a cornerstone of the economy, and the rhythm of planting in the spring and harvesting in the late summer still dictates the pace of life in much of the country. This connection to the land is personal for many Ukrainians who tend their own small garden plots or darkas. These are simple country cottages, often with no more than a few rooms and a large plot of land where city dwellers spend weekends cultivating vegetables and fruit. The darka is more than just a garden. It is a psychological escape, a place of rest, family time, and a tangible connection to the earth. A tradition that is both a hobby and a vital source of fresh food for the family. The late summer is a flurry of activity, with families working together to harvest and preserve the bounty, pickling, canning, and making jams to last through the long winter. But Ukraine is also a nation looking firmly to the future. In cities like Kyiv, Lviv, and Dnipro, a dynamic and globally recognized technology sector has emerged. A new generation of highly skilled IT professionals, engineers, and entrepreneurs is building innovative companies contributing to a modern knowledge-based economy. This creates a unique economic landscape where a farmer driving a tractor through a field in the Pava region and a software developer writing code in a Kharkiv cafe are both integral parts of the national story. Alongside these large sectors, the economy is powered by a spirit of resilience and entrepreneurship. Small businesses are the lifeblood of towns and cities. Local bakeries, repair shops, cafes, and service providers. In recent years, economic realities have been challenging, forcing people to be adaptable and resourceful. There is a deeply ingrained understanding of the importance of hard work and self-reliance, a quiet determination to provide for one's family and build a stable life even in the face of profound uncertainty. Ukrainian food is a direct and honest reflection of the land. Hearty, wholesome, and deeply comforting. The cuisine is built around the simple, high-quality ingredients that the fertile soil and changing seasons provide. At the heart of the Ukrainian table is bread, klip, a sacred symbol of hospitality and life itself. A meal is not complete without it, and the tradition of greeting honored guests with a loaf of bread and salt is a gesture of deep respect. The most iconic dish is borscht, a vibrant beetroot soup that is a universe of flavor in a single bowl. Every family has its own secret recipe, passed down through generations, a source of immense pride and friendly debate. It might be served hot in the winter with a dollop of rich sour cream, smetana, and garlicky bread rolls called pampushki, or cold in the summer, as a refreshing respite from the heat. Dumplings, or vareniki, are another beloved staple filled with potatoes, cheese, cabbage, or sweet summer berries. The act of making them is often a communal family activity, a time for